Hello, hello, everybody. Yeah, so I may have done a little work outside of. Yeah, I mean that's it's not bad. That's not bad, you know. I think you guys hopefully like it. um. Yeah, so do bear with me. I decided to chop off the head, and yeah, I had to take a quite a bit of a break from this morning. Ooh, and by that I mean I just kind of sat on my phone and doom scrolled, but it's whatever. Let's see, I don't have black. Just dab a little bit of that out. I did also end up working on another one. I don't know, maybe you guys might get excited. I'm going for a reverse waterfall. I, I'm kind of covering up an old painting that I did as a kid, but it was never finished. Man, I remember when I was a kid, I used to just paint or draw or do whatever, just anywhere I could. My brother played a lot of baseball, and I remember it was around the time I had found my mother's art box. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I think it was literally called Art Box 2000 or 5000 or something like that. It was really funny. I still have it. But I would take that and like this pad for painting on to these baseball parks, and I just sit there and like a somewhere in the shade and just start painting on stuff. Good time. Good time. Um, all right, I'm trying to find a good photo for how I want to do this face. There's nothing. What if I type in this? I mean, it works. Oh man, I just don't want to use somebody's likeness. Plus, the angles are all bad. Why do they always take photos with their heads down slightly? Get a good shot of my hat. You know what? This grumpy old geezer. Why not? We'll use him. Why not? Also, the music is lo-fi. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, yeah, so it's, lo-fi. Uh, let's see what to work on. Let's get a good zoom in here. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Alright. Man, I am just abusing this one brush today. Let's see. I do have some more, but I'll use this one. Oh, I didn't even put burnt umber down. Um, I honestly would love to just have a camera for the paint palette so you guys can see what's going on with it. 'Cause it's I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's just fun to just look at after painting it for a little bit. Let's see. Going for a skin texture. He is pale as fuck. Not pale enough. Need to go paler. Now let's use this, see how we like it. Now I just have to get his face. Well, good news is it's too light, which is honestly better than the alternative. Let's see. Gosh, how am I gonna show that? Like, dude has no chin. Very grumpy too. Head tilted slightly. Ha like, his neck is, like, 1/6 of his entire head. Goodness gracious. It's fitting, though. It is, in fact, fitting, so I'm gonna stick with it. Let's see about rounding his face. Here's about where his chin's gonna be. Face comes up slightly. Like, it's almost like a soccer ball. Anywho, why are we sitting here being bored? Let's, I'll tell you some stories. Let's see, I'm trying to think. What would be an interesting one? Well, yeah, why not talk about my past, painting? My art career, if you will. Um, honestly, it started really young. I, um, I just picked up stuff. It was if I had free time to draw. I think the first time I ever did any type of art, it was either copying the little, like hold on, let me see if I can still do it. Some of you know who that is, if you can even see it. Um, but yeah, and then I think it moved into tracing, taking, like, tracing paper and stuff, and it was either well, I don't even remember what I used to try to draw. Probably Pokemon or some type of cartoon, but after doing that for, like, 30 minutes, felt like cheating, so I was like, "Alright, let me try to learn how to actually draw." And then I remember I drew this, like, silly little thing. It was kinda like I don't even know how to describe it. Imagine, like, a 2D cartoon that's really bad and the person's way too muscular. That's kinda how it was. It was just this goofy drawing, and I remember I drew it a couple times because I was proud of it, like, at least it had a style. Um, I'll bring the neck down a little bit. But after doing that, I kinda stopped, sort of. I don't know, I'm kinda going all over the place with this story because I really don't know exactly. But what I do know is that I had some interesting times. 'Cause I always liked art. Um, I kinda could just get lost in it, you know? It's like I could actually stop focusing on everything around me and just be. Felt like a part of me was just growing, and it was nice. It was genuinely kinda nice just to be able to do something. No, I never liked my art. Um, I don't think I still don't think I do, but it was it was something. It was something new. So by the time I was in elementary school, I think it was elementary school, maybe it was middle school, um, my mother was pretty well connected with some artists for some reason. Don't ask me. I have no clue why. Um, and I was very fortunate to have that connection because it actually allowed me to be a part of something that I enjoyed. N and, like, I am very fortunate because what ended up happening was I was able to attend a little workshop, um, back when this organization called the Arts Center Cooperative, um, did some workshop I think they still might do workshops and classes, I don't remember, but this one was unique, um, and this was back when Jacksonville still had the landing, right? I don't For those of you who don't know, every time you come to the city of Jacksonville, you have to, just flick off the courthouse, right? That's the only thing I can think of, honestly, because I don't know how else to get across. But there used to be this building that was sort of like downtown, right on the water, and it was called The Landing. The Landing was probably just it was amazing. It was my childhood. I'd go there, they had a little toy shop in the back. They had, like, a little, Navy museum and stuff, and they had a food court, and it was just nice. It was nice to just see a crowd of people just existing. It was nice just to go and hang out, and then you'd run around and go see the shops and stuff, and then you could just sit down and enjoy the water. They had, like, a ferry going to and from, that was really nice. Well, anyways, the landing got removed, and they've been talking about getting rid of the landing for a while. Um, what they were gonna do with that spot, they didn't they didn't know. They had no clue what they were gonna do. Um, so that was kind of a bummer, but I'm really glad they didn't do what they originally wanted to do, which was erect 2 new towers, skyscrapers, I don't know, and then just put businesses in 'em. Um, I did see that they were planning on doing more construction, so I have no clue what's going on. Um, anyway, so back to the story. Um, they were doing these classes, and we would walk down the river, and we took well, I don't even think we took pictures, did we? But essentially, though, we saw downtown. We saw some of the wildlife and stuff just when we were taking the river walk, and then using that, we painted I think I got to wood or lathe a pen. That was actually kinda fun. Um, I don't remember if I chipped a blank or not. I could have, because I think we tried working with acrylic blanks, and then I don't know, but I really liked mine. I have no clue where it went. Um, but yeah, no, ooh, you know what? I'll show you the painting I did because it's god awful, and I can't get rid of it because I love it too much. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Okay, so this was probably one of my first ever paintings. It is exactly as awful as you would expect it to be. Um, yeah, that's a giant lobster. Yes, he's got a drink in his hand. That's not supposed to be a sombrero in his other hand. Um, but man, brings back a lot of memories. My dad ended up buying it. Yeah, but oh, I didn't mean to it's fine. Anywho, I absolutely adore this painting. Never wanna change it. Let me get back to actually painting. I didn't even start my laundry. Oh, no. Okay. You stare at this for an extra 10 minutes. Thank you. I'm so stupid. It was right here the whole time. You guys are terrible. You guys could have told me. Save the whole trip. Okay. Oh. Oh, hi, Dad. I'm back. No, I thought it was a funny joke. Anywho, let's wet that brush. Where was I? Believe. Yes. So, after doing that little camp, I don't even know what to call it. Um, essentially, I had a great time. I also met Annalise de Fairgraph, who's a wonderful artist, and Marcia Hatcher, yeah, um, also a wonderful artist. You guys check them out. Um, but yeah, no, they eventually kind of taught me most of what I know. You know, like what is art? What is how do you do it? um, well, I say most, but most of the skills, I should say, that's what they taught me. I kinda figured out the rest. How's it look, guys? Is my hand in the way when I paint? I mean, it is, isn't it? Hmm. Come down here, do a little bit more paint. I'm meaning to go up the arms. I don't know how much I wanna go up the arms. I have to pull up that reference photo later. Hmm. I don't like this Tony the Tiger looking fella I got going on here. Oh, this kid'll do. I mean, he somehow looks worse. I can't describe it, but he somehow looks worse. Did I ever finish that story? I don't think I have. Well, essentially, I, um I ended up going into a lovely art school, um, which I was bullied. And I was, yeah, so too nerdy for the outside world, too jockish, too rednecky for the, artistic one, and, yeah, never really fit in. But I loved working there. Sure, there were some days I just wanted to stay home, but A lot of reasons to get out of the house. But met some cool people and made some mistakes, did some good. I don't know. I'd say it was a pretty alright high school experience, but because it was an art school, I didn't get bullied by jocks or anything, which was kinda nice. Hmm. Fun fact, did you know that the best art, or the probably some of the most refined art we've ever had, actually came from the Dark Ages? Yeah. It was kinda funny. I think, somebody put it the Dark Ages may have been awful, but it was the golden age for art. I always thought that was fascinating. I mean, it made sense. When you got nothing better to do, why not paint? Why not pick up a brush and just start working? We'll add a little shadow there, why don't we? I wish my lights were white and not yellow. Probably make the camera look a lot better too. Let's oh yeah. Well, hello, roommate of mine. I am doing the fondangles of the paint. I am doing the fondangles of the paint. I don't know what that means, but I hope it's good. Yeah. Hey, you wanna check it out? It hasn't changed much. Oh, for the thing? Yeah. Two 250 years of freedom. I should have made it cutesy. I'm not completing the feet. I'm gonna keep them off the ground. Um, I might do something to make him seem more connected, but thinking over here is gonna be ancestry based. So you have, slavery, Native Americans, Hispanics, and then over here it's gonna be like gay community, women, probably the mental health care system. It's all gonna be right here. It's all gonna be right here in this little spot. Don't worry, it'll fit. Yeah, I think though I am gonna direct it mainly towards women and the gay people and the gays. Maybe a trans person, a person of the trans. I just draw a mechanic. No, I mean like no, I mean like a mechanic that specifically works on transmissions. You ever you ever there was there's an actual shop somewhere called the Tranny Shop, which is like kind of fucked up, but it's really funny. The transmission. Mm. No. No, because that is solely implicative of trans. Well, like, are you a trans person running a transmission shop? Well, then they should do the transmission. Are we leaving for that thing now? Okay, I need to do some things. Well, anyways, fine, gentlemen, ladies, and other. I am gonna put a pause on this. Terribly sorry I can only do for 30 minutes. Oh, I did get a much needed break though. That was nice. And I ate. Mainly doom scrolled. Mainly doom scrolled. I wonder if I got misdiagnosed with ADHD and I might just have an anxiety disorder. Nah, probably not. Anywho, I gotta go. Oh yeah, so if you ever have an excess amount of paint and you don't know what to do with it, you can just take it and just no, I'm kidding. Saran wrap. You just wrap this a couple times. It keeps the air out and keeps it nice and fresh. Only problem is some of the paint does get on the saran wrap, and you could get that on everything else. It is a nightmare. Well, I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.